Hey, this is Keith from Blur.bz. A little DIY project today. If you are anything like me, you don't love these, especially if you've got an umbrella on it. So this is on a tripod or on a light stand, just kind of not awesome compared to what is very common in for cameras is that trigger grip that I have on here, Nice Manfrotto. So in my box of junk, I had this, I don't know where it came from, thrift store or something, but of course every time you buy a tripod, there's a very good chance you're not going to have the little bracket for the camera. It's just missing. That's life, right? But I picked this up somewhere along the line and thought, as I was shooting the other day, I thought I would love a pistol grip on this umbrella. So let's try it. So I bought this from Amazon. It is an umbrella holder, a multiple flash, but it just seemed good because it had a hole in the bottom, and I thought I'll be able to mount that on there pretty easily. I also bought this because this, like many things that go on tripods, has a 3/8 female threaded hole, but the top of a tripod and the top of a light stand is a 1/4 inch. What I didn't realize was this actually has one built into it, so I can just use that. I'm going to put some thread lock on here so that if I put it pretty tightly onto a light stand, when I take it off, the whole thing's going to come off and just not leave this on the light stand. That good and tight. Getting old. Can't see. Sucks. Now the screw that held this on is pretty specialized, designed to go into that countersunk hole there. So I got a bolt the same. I only had long ones, so I had to cut this down. But I'm hoping this will work. I think it's going to be a bit kludgy actually getting it on there, but once it's on, it should just hold pretty firm. Tip, if you're ever cutting down a bolt because you need a shorter bolt, always put a nut on above where you cut, because by taking that nut off, you clean up those threads that you just cut. Still, this might give me a little bit of a fight. And I think just the tightness of the head and the confines of the space is going to be enough for me to just torque it on there. Come on. Pretty sure this is just going to work because the bolt won't, the bolt's not going to spin in there. So all I need to do is keep going, or please go a little bit more without breaking anything. Yeah, here we go. That's facing front. Let's try it. See, now I want one of these on my ring light. Shooting on a D5300. Now if you know me and you know my attitudes about Nikon D3000 series and D5000 series, you know that I'm really not a big fan at all because of backward lens compatibility. But I gotta say, for this kind of thing, it's hard to beat. Video, it's hard to beat with the turnaround screen. Okay, so far so good. All of these ball joints that I've seen anyway have a little grub screw somewhere on the body, or some way that you can loosen something off, then pull the trigger, then torque something down so that the pistol has, if over time it gets loose, you can make this ball tighter. You can make it so that it doesn't kind of slide. So this is super tight now. I tightened it up a little bit. So let's see what it's like with the weight of flash on it. Now it's not going to win any awards. $8.99 for this bracket. It's not going to win any awards for quality. But hey, I think it's going to work. That spring isn't the clamp, it's this crappy, I guess umbrella shafts have different diameters and this is a smaller one. It still springs closed on it, but it has a bit of bounce. But hey, that's good job. I can't wait to use that. That's awesome. Sweet. Let me know in the comments if you have any other similar kind of DIY projects. I'm always up for a fun little project on a Saturday afternoon. Have a good one.